Okay.
So that's, and with having uh having a crisis, it causes you to have those pains, and I usually have to have IV transfusion of IV fluids, and then sometimes if my blood count is low, I have to have a blood transfusion as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you getting through it though.
I do.
And that's all
She's a
really that
warrior.
matters. Yeah.
She's a
Yeah, she's
warrior. She's
definitely
a
a
fighter.
warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for those who um aware, of course, T-Boz, Tion Walker,
Yeah.
she actually has the disease as well, and
Yes.
those who follow the TLC and
Yeah,
T-Boz know that it was a very painful situation as well
Yeah.
that she also, went through. Have you guys ever like reached out to her or anything as far as within
Not
No,
yet.
not yet, not yet. We're just doing a lot of groundwork for the foundation that we have, the P413 Foundation for Sickle Cell. Right now, we're doing a lot of groundwork for it right now, and it's a lot of good progress, a lot of things coming out with the foundation, and so that is on the to-do list.
Okay.
But it's just doing the groundwork, laying the foundation for what we're trying to do, and as well as what we're doing now, spreading the word, and bringing awareness to it.
So how long have you actually been bringing out the word for the P413?
October of last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's fairly new, but we've made a lot of progress.
Indeed.
A lot of community events, a lot of speaking engagements, a lot of online activity interaction, more radio. We've done a lot of radio. Just really, it's just we've been doing a lot. Just for it to be under a year.
So now, Nakia, how is you holding up with all that? Because I mean, your groundwork and footwork and hustling, of course, takes a lot of energy.
It does.
In doing that, and then
Yes.
it's still you recover. Like one minute I see you on Facebook, and you got the hospital selfies. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and then like the next minute you like, oh yeah, we out here.
Yeah.
Like let me find out. You know what I'm saying? You got the bed and the IVs off to the side, and you still out here, leg working. But
Right.
it's hard to keep up with the timeline and then the time frame from when you. But you're still grinding. Like you're actually footworking it yourself as well.
I am, like, as my husband said, like, I'm straight up, I'm a warrior. Like, I push through anything. And again, with me having this disease, I was told that I should never have children,
Mhm.
and I was blessed with 5.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
wow.
for these doctors to say that you shouldn't do this or can't do this, I choose to see past that. Like,
Of course.
So I'm always going to grind, and I'm always going to go hard, and I'm always going to
Yeah.
fight with this disease. Like, I'm not going to let this disease hold me down for nothing.
Absolutely.
I have, a family to live for, my children and, my extended family. Like, I have a fight out here, I have a message to deliver.
Yeah.
And with us doing this foundation, like, we even found more children, living with this disease in our area that we didn't even know about. Even adults, have come forward.
Yeah,
We've
that is.
definitely, definitely a lot of sickle cell warriors have come out the woodwork,
Yeah.
like, or either
Yeah.
I know somebody with sickle cell. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is really like, and everybody's glad that we have started something in the Lake County area, because like she said, is every time we do something, every time we do an event, or every time the word of our existence gets out, somebody else comes forward.
Absolutely.
Whereas they may have been hiding it, out of being ashamed of having it,
Right.
or they just didn't really have any resources or any outlets available to them.
Okay.
So it's like, more and more, like she said, a lot of children in the area, and really that's who we're primarily advocating and reaching out to, is the children, letting them know, hey, I know the doctors are telling you this and that, but she's 40, she's done it, so it's possible for you to do it as well. So
Not just as an artist as well. I mean, of course, your husband and the father before anything.
oh yeah, of course.
But you're also an artist.
Yeah.
You have this side of you that of course, it's not just something to do because you do it. Obviously,
right.
we played your track. You've been on the show before. How are you able to deal with that all? And still stay focused here because that's what you want to do to feed the family, of course.
Yeah.
But then you also gotta slide back into husband mode and daddy mode. When
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
when she's ill. Like, how are you able to be able to handle all of that?
That's why I got all the gray hairs in my beard now.
That's true. I saw it.
I mean, hey. But no, seriously though, it takes a lot. It does take a lot. I put a lot on myself. I admit it. Constantly every day I put a lot on myself, and I tell my wife all the time, like, nobody will ever understand how I do what I do. But it works out for me. Like you said, I'm constantly doing something with the music. I'm writing or creating or show here, interview here, whatever it is with the music. Then promoting the foundation as well. Then I got a graphic design company, and then all of that's in the day, and then at night it's like, okay, I'm turned down, I'm daddy, I'm husband now.
Right.
You know, and I give in, you know, I'm trying to give my kids, you know, that daddy time, that most important attention, because I got little kids, you know, we got little kids, and it's like this is the most important time, it's critical, you know.
Amen.
I love them to death, and you know, I love them to see me, you know, doing what I do, you know, out of inspiration, but you know, definitely got to keep pushing. That's what I do it for.
Now I gotta say something.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, you know I'm petty.
When
know
you
I'm
said
petty.
that,
If I see one more photo, okay, with the Hennessy,
what you talking about?
and I asked to get in, then she just blunt. She just like, no, this is me and my husband.
you know.
I'm a report.
Stop hating over there.
I'm a report the photo.
Thank you.
Okay, we were family at that exact
And you
moment.
still family.
Right.
Wait,
However, that's okay. You
Turn
they
that
can
thing
hear
down,
me. You still family. But let me have a husband and
Push
wife
through it.
moment.
Push through that. Push through.
Don't worry, I can hear you fine.
Push
Don't
through
worry
it.
about it.
Push
I can
through
hear
it.
you clear.
Really? See what I'm saying? But no, I mean, I love it. At the end of the day, you know, no one really knows, you know, what really goes behind the scenes of, you know, you guys. Like, I see a reality TV show. Don't knock me, but I see it because for real. I mean, if you look at it, you know, you have a wife, a mother, battling this disease since she was 3.
Yeah.
Then you have a husband, a father, an artist. You know what I'm saying? You trying to that's TV, and you
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You still going through it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you know, no one's perfect. Y'all have your moments, of course, but when you see the way you're able to push through it and still be able to focus here, and you know, separate things, but still put it all together without unnecessary controversy. Oh my God, I see it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make sure that when this comes out, she gets
Yeah.
her fee, and I get
Yes.
Right, because
this
now
is
you
true.
know,
get to just
right,
be in that fee.
because you know I'm a businessman, so I'm thinking now. She put the
I'm
idea,
trying
I'm
to
like,
tell
man.
you. I'm trying. You got videographers all up in there. We can get it cracking. Yeah, but I mean, it's positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still bringing awareness, and then it's still, you know, people have their own, you know, battles that they go through, and some people give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and even when I look at, you know, your post, it's always positive. You know, he comes with these quotes. I be like, you know, I be want to be mad. You know, today my I want to be irritated day, and then I see his face like, oh, he is so, amen. He is so right. I love him. Let me like that.
I mean,
you know,
but I do things like that, you know, not only for the people who ever seeing it, but I do it for myself
Of
too.
course,
you know,
of course.
reflect back on it, and it keeps me going. You know, it motivates me, let me know.
So what's fun time? It's just you guys. Like, what's, you know, even if it's family related, what's fun time? Look, hey, keep it PG.
Oh, okay, well.
Darn.
But no,
PG.
you know, fun time, you know, pillow fights, you know, we water balloons, like whatever it is.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
play around
especially-
a lot,
Yeah, we
so.
play around
I
a lot.
love
We
it.
get
Keep it
silly,
young.
you know. We got the little kids, you know, we got water guns outside, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Still-
hey,
still
we
make
need to.
that.
Never. We need to go over there and set it off. They
I'm
don't
down
even know.
You ain't ready. You
Media-
ain't ready.
Media exclusive style. We
You
gotta
ain't-
set it
Y'all
off.
ain't ready.
Can't know we coming though. We gotta come out the norm. We coming.
No, we
attack.
can't. We just
Right.
come in. I'm gonna come in all pink. They ain't gonna even know it's me. They won't even think about it. If you think about it,
Definitely wouldn't even think
at all,
that.
they'd be like, "What?"
That's a disguise for you.
So, what do you guys have coming up? Do you have anything that's any events that coming up that's for the foundation?
Yeah, June 19th is actually World Sickle Cell Awareness Day.
Okay.
So it's a lot of activities and a lot of things going on that particular day. So we're turning it into a weekend. We're doing something that Saturday, just Saturday, June 20th, at Neal Math and Science Academy up in North Chicago, Illinois. We're having a summer fest and a sickle cell rally.
Okay.
Gonna have a lot of vendors out, jewelry, purses, you name it, they got it. It's gonna be food vendors out there, music, got some games, jump houses, and you know, all kind of stuff, activities for the kids, a blood drive for sickle cell, because like she said, you know, frequent blood transfusions is needed. So
Okay.
you know, that's our contribution, and that's our activity for you know, that's coming up next for World Sickle Cell Awareness Day.
Okay. I so love that. You guys, you trying to put me in my feelings.
And
You
it's
can't
always
put me in my
happening,
feelings
so.
on the radio. I just want everyone to know it's sinuses.
I see the tears. You need tissue?
Really?
Oh.
Sorry, hold up, excuse me. Was that a laugh? It didn't come out good enough, Keon, so I didn't know if that was, you know, he's going to push through it, guys. He's going to get his strength from you, Nakia, and then he's going to push through, and we're going to hear him, because I can't hear him. Told you, get the phone and write something on your notepad or something.
Next week it's on and popping.
Okay, you know, I heard a little bit. You was
Right,
good.
put
Yeah,
on the
gargle,
song, okay.
gargle. So now, DraZ, do you have anything coming up musically, or is it just really right now the focus of the P413 Foundation?
Primarily on my list is the foundation. Like I said, laying a lot of the groundwork. I'm still doing my music. We just got the final edits for the track that opened up the show for the video.
Okay.
Shot the video for that 2 weeks ago, and it's coming out this Friday.
So let me get straight. You shot the video. I didn't know anything about it. Okay, keep going.
I know you wasn't even in
You
that.
say,
was
hey, you say you
You ain't
follow
no cameo,
everything.
no
You say
nothing.
you follow everything I put online.
So we talk only on. Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna even touch that.
I love you though.
It's
Okay.
hot.
I love you.
Video is
Wait,
hot.
so
Right,
you
yeah,
co-signing?
see?
Oh,
See
yeah.
how the wife is? And this concludes our show.
But no, that's the next thing musically.
Okay.
I got a couple shows after that that's in the talks, but that's really the next thing musically. And I don't know if you remember my I Want It All video, my previous single. It was uplifting and it was family oriented. I had my son. I had the family moments, and this is pretty much the same thing. I got it's a little bit more hard of a song, but the lyrics are still something that's a turnaround, and there's a positive. And I got my stepson in there as well.
Okay.
Her son, I got him in it, and just same thing, just trying to keep the family involved and showing them something positive too.
Y'all is just like, y'all give hope. You do. I mean, it's just so
Tear.
What is up with you and his tear? What is up with him and his tear?
Cause you getting all
This is
soft. That ain't you.
Because you're right. Because it's very rare that, what I'm saying, we have like the wifey or like the girlfriends or, whomever like that on the show. And they just bring out another part of you. They in touch that 10%
Yeah, 'cause,
inside of me. Really?
Usually all the dudes always lying about their girl on the show. Talking about.
Yeah. Someone we think they could be. But of course,
Right.
I know them. So we know that this is legitimate.
No, this is official right
It
here.
is.
That's
It
official.
is.
It's a
It
real
is.
deal.
So now, let's tap into a little bit, not too much into it, because I try not to bring individuals, kids into it as much. But like you said, you have 5. So how are they able to adjust with them knowing like, okay, mommy's back in the hospital, she's in pain and things like that? Are they able to adjust a little bit better? Is it kind of getting a little understanding of it?
I believe all the children, like, they deal with it on different levels, each child. Like my oldest daughter, she's very sensitive, very emotional like me, and she doesn't like to see me in the hospital. She has her moments with that. We recently, when we did an event back in February, we actually captured the kids, what did they think about, their thoughts on me being in the hospital, and she got emotional with that, and I actually truly got to understand what she feels when I'm in the hospital, because she's never talked to me about
Okay.
it. So she doesn't like it, it's something she deals with, but it's something she doesn't like. And the younger ones, like, they're used to it, when they come into the hospital room, they get up in the bed with me, they know that I'm sick. Like my 4-year-old daughter, she understands it. She speaks Sickle Cell well. Like, she says it well, and she understands it. And
she'll see it in her face, and she'll be like, "Are you okay, Mommy?"
Yeah, if I'm having a pain in my leg or something, "You okay, Mommy? Is you hurting?" She knows what I go through at that young age. And
But
I feel she deals with it well.
Yeah, and I think, in my opinion, as they get older, they'll be able to even help and assist when, maybe, because I noticed you even got sick at one point.
Yeah,
So it's like, man, I saw your picture, and then I'm called, and, I'm texting him straight stalking, like, what's going on, because it's like, you get caught up in the feeds, and then, of course, we all get busy, of course, doing all, individual things, and I come across and get wind. I'm like, okay, wait, and, check on everybody, like, what's going on? And he's like, he got, what was it, what, you got the flu or something like that?
Nah, I had, from what we had just said a little while ago, it's just me taking on a lot. I had stressed myself out. I had put too much on myself. I overloaded myself, and my body said, "No, you're gonna chill out for a little bit." So.
But it was just so cute. Like, you was just with her in a selfie in the hospital, then turn around, and then I was like, these two. Let me
Sickle cell
find
is not
out.
contagious. It's not contagious.
No. But it's just cute. That's realness. Y'all support each other no matter what, 100%. And I love that. Sickness and through health, real talk.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
For those who don't know about sickness and through health, okay, I'm sending out photos of them too, and we gonna help y'all out.
I didn't know when I got married about sickness and health. I didn't make it. But
sorry, she was fine though.
This is good motivation right here, though.
I just said it.
I mean,
gives me
there is
hope.
hope.
There is hope.
They like the clippings of the Love Is in the newspaper.
That's hot.
Right here.
There
Love Is.
That's what's up.
Awareness of.
It shows. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's good. And I've known, Mr. Lewis for about 2 hours now. And I mean, the boy is just, I've known him for a very long time. And he's always been a humble and stand-up man. So it's like when we connected, it was like, who'd have thought we would be inseparable like this? And then of course I met his wifey, and well, to accept him is like accepting me, and then that's just how it goes. And we've all clicked, and it's like, I always want to make sure that you guys are always okay in everything that you do. So now with the P413 Foundation, are you guys trying to, how, I don't like to limit anything, because that ain't us. So I mean, how far are you guys trying to actually take, like how far you try to take it? Like, are we doing like TV? Like, I mean, how far? I mean, it's doing well anyway, regardless of anything. It's doing well. So I mean, of course, you don't want to stop at any height. You want to push past it, like Keon needs to push past to get his voice. So where you guys, where you guys trying to push past it?
We're just trying to, really, there is no limits in anything that I do. So of course, with me being a part of this, it's like, I don't want to put any barriers and limits around that. Like, we're starting local, of course. We're building it and branding it locally, but definitely, we're packing our bags soon as well, and hitting the roads, hitting the airs, and just trying to, just go globally, hopefully, definitely nationally, but globally, with her being a national advocate for sickle cell, and then the director of the foundation. So it's like we're constantly reaching and networking with other sickle cell patients. That's what she does on a day-to-day. She builds she builds relationships with other sickle cell patients across the nation. They're going back and forth, sharing experiences, laughs, whatever, building that relationship. We've had a couple of people reach out to us from different areas, Texas, different places like that, saying, hey, I want to collab with you guys to, do an event and do something like that. We're in talks with Milwaukee, doing something in Milwaukee, and like I said, we're just trying to go wherever. There's no limits.
Now, Nakia, I got a question. even though this is not a musically inclined, obviously, interview, but I'll bring the same question to you as if it was. Like I ask most artists, at some point, being something as important as this and heavy, and then of course you still going through it. Has it ever been a point where you're like, you know what, I just can't do this, it's too much, and then I'm in too much pain? Or is it like more motivation to even do it?
I've had my moments, and my husband could definitely vouch for that. But I felt like, I guess I felt like I wasn't really being heard, or people weren't really taken to the foundation, even though we do have support. In my head, I guess I was feeling like it should be bigger. Just like you hear a lot about breast cancer awareness and autism and ALS. I want to bring awareness like that to this disease, because you don't hear enough about it. So just with with me getting down like that, he motivates me. This is the person I go to. This is my best friend. So he motivated me to don't stop. Like, if I'm dealing with this disease, keep fighting with keep fighting through it, and keep fighting for what I'm trying to bring to to the world, basically. And I want more awareness to this disease. You don't hear enough about it like you do breast cancer. And so, and I'm definitely never going to knock breast cancer, because I fight for that too as well. I've never been through it, but I've, my mother-in-law passed with it. And, so I fight for that as well. But I definitely want to keep the word out about this disease as well. And, get people, scientists, basically to come up with different, I want to say medication, for this, because the medication they have now is the hydroxyurea, and that's actually a cancer medication that they're actually using for sickle cell patients.
Wow.
So that's something I'm on as well.
Okay.
So it's not actually meant for me, but that's what they're prescribing to us.
And I mean, is that helping?
It's supposed to cut down your crisis.
Yeah, but the thing with that we constantly fight and question within the with the hospital visits and things like that, it's like, we've come through with her being in the hospital so frequently. It's like we've had medical staff not even really familiar with. They'll sit bedside with her and say, tell me about this. Tell me about sickle cell. Let me know, what helps you, or what you go through, different things like that. And they're the ones that got the degree. They're the ones that go to school for and study all of this medical terminology and these illnesses and etc. And it's like, like she said, with the hydroxyurea, they tried so hard to classify that with cancer, sickle cell with cancer. Like, it's just as important because it is a deadly disease. It's just as important, but at the same time, it needs its own lane. It's in its own lane. It's in its own category. So don't continue to put it in that box. Right. Let it have its own voice, pretty much. So
now, I'll swing that question over there to you. Of course, I know, and fans and everyone who know you, of course, know that you're an artist. But at this state, have you even thought about, what, I'm just gonna not do the music. I'm just gonna focus on, P413 Foundation and my wife. Right. Have you even decided at some point that you was gonna step away from music, or, what have you been thinking and going through at this moment?
I'm constantly at a battle with it, back and forth, just because like I've taken to the foundation and sickle cell itself so hard, like I own it now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm part owner of the disease, not only the foundation, but with that, and I go so hard for it. So it's definitely it's in me. It's just coming there, just because it's like, my wife has the disease. She battles with it every day, in and out the hospital, and by her bedside, holding hand, etc. Our two youngest, actually all of the kids, they carry the sickle cell trait. So really, it's not only educating and bringing awareness to the disease, but also the trait, because knowing that you have the trait is just as important. Because as you get older, they would need to know, and anybody else, like if you get a mate that has the trait as well, your offspring has a greater chance to have sickle cell, the full disease. So you need to know your status. You need to get tested. So I've really taken to studies and ownership with sickle cell and the foundation. So it's like, I'm at a constant battle with myself musically, but it's in me. I'm an artist for life, and my kids continue to motivate me to keep pushing. Like as far as the music, my son, he whenever he gets fussy or whenever he gets irritated, she'll put on my I Want It All video, and he's just cheesing, smiling, singing the song, running around the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those type of things, it's like, okay, let me continue to do it a little bit more. Let me do just a little bit more and just continue to see until I can say, okay, my mission, or I can feel that my mission is complete.
Okay. I like that. Y'all so deep. Y'all was ready today, wasn't y'all?
I have to admit.
Yeah, we just go with the flow.
Let me find out. They was in the mirror rehearsing.
This is a true food for the brain episode.
It is. It's very educational.
It's intellectual radio.
You got to. Now, I didn't ask, but I want to know what inspired you guys to come up with that actual name for the foundation? Anyone? You got anyone?
Well, he actually came up with the name, but it actually comes from the Bible, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I so love it.
He gives me the strength to deal with this disease. So
and not only
we know the doctor, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
Not only
that was a positive moment.
The tagline for the foundation under P413 is in honor of her brother, who passed a couple of years ago from sickle cell.
Okay.
So the full legal name of it is P413 Foundation for Sickle Cell, and it's in honor of Walter B. Gaines.
Okay. You guys, boy, I wish there was more time on this show to even get even more. But of course, you could always come back. That is, DraZ already know he's totally can come and show whether I'm here or not. He could just, move Horsey out the way.
Wi-Fi password now.
Yeah, I'm saying that's how because you definitely not gonna remember it when you walk out. You're gonna always have to come right back here and be like, "What is that? Them caps? It's all caps."
I'll go look outside and see the car right there. Like,
I'm trying to tell. He's just gonna be sitting right outside, like, I gotta come in for the bathroom and do a screenshot and be all good. So, do you guys have anything planned for the 4th? Anything?
No, I'm probably gonna chill out. I mean, we do so much on a day-to-day, week-to-week. It's like we're probably just gonna, just chill out.
That was just my subliminal message, because I'm trying to see where I'm have.
I mean,
my plate.
wherever you got the barbecue at. That's
Well,
what we
no,
at.
I was coming to y'all.
Oh yeah, you got the new whip, so yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can
do.
it.
Shout out. Well, baller.
You can definitely do
baller. Yeah, but I mean, if anything, positive cracking, you guys want to come through, I'll let y'all know. But if y'all decide to barbecue, that's okay. I'll be there too. He'll probably have his voice. I don't know.
Yeah, he should have his voice.
He'll probably have
by
to
then.
sign language
Hopefully.
me.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, he just probably have to sign language me.
I
Or
mean, I
something
think
like
it's
that.
something else. He trying to get us a little sexy, But
Oh.
you sitting next to me.
I
so
wish
that
that
ain't
was
gonna
right.
work.
And that's
That
not
ain't
that.
gonna
I mean, you sit next to him and he's swole, so
That ain't
that's
gonna work,
it's
so.
not gonna happen. And he's tall. Like, is he taller than you?
I don't know.
Listen, we ain't got no beef. Everything is good.
Your voice came back right there. I heard it.
Man,
All of a
Ali,
sudden his voice
did
back.
you
I
hear
have to
it?
man up real quick.
It wasn't cracking at that moment. What's up, Earl? I'm gonna go around real fast and ask what y'all got going on. Nope.
Okay.
Earl got a question.
Children, so far as the disease is concerned, what are you concerned about them, getting it on school?
Hold on for you. In case for those who can't hear, Earl, our engineer, our Mello said to the guest that he was worried about the kids if they had, if they was gonna carry the trait.
Well, I was already knowledgeable of what my children would have, and with him, he did not have the trait or the disease, so I already knew either way they were going to have the trait.
Right.
Yeah, because I have the disease. So
They do.
yeah,
They do.
All of our kids have the trait. Yeah. And so that's why I said it's just important that we're educating and they're seeing it now and learning about it and saying, okay, knowing that they have the trait when they get older, that's something that they would definitely need to know about their mate or their future or potential mate if they have the trait as well, or if they even have the disease,
I got a lot of.
I have a question too.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. We can
This
hear
is
you
this
now.
interesting conversation.
You can hear him, right?
For a person that has the trait, right?
Mm-hmm.
If say down the line they end up, I guess, getting actual sickle cell or whatnot, is there a way to treat that early? Like when people know, like some diseases you treat it early if you know early enough what's going on, so it won't go to full blown.
you have to be born with the disease.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
actual
So
disease.
with
yeah,
my
it's
children
nothing
having the
gradual.
trait, as they get older, they're not going to have the disease.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
be born with
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So only if
You're
okay.
either born with the disease or the trait. Like
I
it's
got
nothing
you.
that
You just worry
develops
about
so
the
gradually.
offspring.
So the
pretty much.
offspring, I got you.
Right.
Okay.
See, that's
Learned
because
something new today.
I was born with the trait, and then I also have rheumatoid arthritis because my grandmother had it, and then my daddy got it. I almost said something y'all don't know. Now I'm like, dang, dude, you couldn't have skipped a couple of people. You gave it. It's like they gave it all to me, but with me it's more of the arthritis.
Okay.
It gets it in. I've had the arthritis since I was a kid, like a baby.
Okay.
So it's like, man, dude, I don't like the pain. And then of course the knee surgery that I had, it's like I feel everything.
Especially when it rain, right?
Everything. I feel everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously the sickle cell trait hasn't really done much, but me and that arthritis, cousins, brothers, sisters, we yeah, baby, I can forecast it for you.
I can too.
You can.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we gonna hook up. Okay, I'm gonna try to see what
Put
we
the
can do.
weatherman out of
Yes,
business.
it's crazy. So
They always
My body
wrong.
feels it.
yeah, I get it in, but again, I try to push through it. But sometimes the pain is you can't do much about it. I chill in the crib, but I don't tell people that. They don't even know all that. They used to me being
Well,
silly
you
as
just did though. You just told
Really?
me, so.
Because it's one of them days.
Okay.
It's one of them days. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, what information you tell them who has sickle cell?
Actually,
Wait.
The question was,
So
She
Earl
finna
get
go
it in today. We need to get him a mic. No, and we love when you interact with us. So Earl his question is, when did Mrs. Lewis know to tell Mr. Lewis about the trait? Am I correct? Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
the second date.
Before we were even in a relationship, we were friends. So that's something that just came up because I used to, miss work and be in the hospital. So it's something I shared with him that I had the disease.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to know. I often asked and wanted to know, like, why are you sick? Why are you in the hospital? What's going on? And she was private with it at first. She was just like, I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. But I'm gonna keep prying, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you know, if I'm interested, I'm what's going on? Like, for real, be real with me, you know, be 100, let me know what's going on. And, you know, that's when she broke it down into it. And at the time, you know, just like anybody else, they hear sickle cell, first thing that come to mind, T-Boz.
Yeah.
You know, so I really, honestly, I didn't know anything beyond that, you know, beyond the fact that, okay, T-Boz or even Prodigy from Mobb Deep, they had sickle cell, but I didn't know the depths of it, you know. So being with her and growing with her, you know, I gained, you know, I just started doing my own research, you know, just looking it up, bookmarking, Wikipedia, wherever I could, wherever I found it, and I educated myself on it. So.
Now, piggyback on that, when did you know? Because obviously, you know, you stayed in it regardless.
Yeah.
But when did you know, like, you know what, this wifey, this it right here? I mean, because, you know, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? Men sometimes be like, you know what, it's too much, I can't handle it.
True.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go left. You know, it's good, I appreciate it, but they just is not really mature enough, honestly,
Women do it too.
to actually take that, and that's fine. But right now, we talking about him, hater. so I mean, but you know, I'm just being honest. You know, at some point, when did you be like, you know what, this wifey right here?
Honestly, it was early on. Like, it, you know, it was just something that I felt. You know, it was just something that I felt, and then the fact that I was inquisitive enough to do my own research once I found out what it was. You know, just do my own research and say, okay, what is this? And then I learned. You know, then I started, you know, becoming more compassionate about it and saying, okay, you know, just getting more involved with it. And then what sealed the deal is, you know, my mom. You know, my mom took to her. You know, when Mama signed off, it's like, okay, that's the one. You know, when my mom met her, it was like, you know, she was like, okay, yeah. You know, it was
okay, let's bounce that back to you. When did you know
that he was the one?
Yeah, keep it PG-13 now. PG-13.
No, you know what? Just having that friendship with him and being that person I can always talk to, he was always that go-to guy. So, you know, I was always comfortable with him. So it's a friendship that never left. Like, I actually moved away, and we still stayed in contact with each other. And
I had to stalk you, but
yeah.
Well, let's do some years. Like, how long have y'all actually just known each other as friends before it became, you know,
I want to
Mr. and
say,
Mrs.?
what, about 8 years?
8 years.
Oh, wow.
It's just friends?
Yeah, it's just friends. Yeah.
Maybe that was my problem.
Hold on, wait, that's it? Just friends?
That's good.
For 8 whole years?
I mean, you know.
That was my problem.
No,
I didn't know
I mean, total, like,
all in y'all business
total
for
up
real.
to now, like, total up to
Lesson
now,
learned
we've
right there.
known each other for 8 years.
Right.
So.
Oh, I don't like y'all.
I do. A whole lot.
What? I'm sorry, hold on. Can you push through it? What?
You heard me.
His voice going in and out, okay.
Yeah.
Right, you know, 1 minute you him, next thing you like, hey.
I have to man up that one time. I couldn't just sit back.
Right, he had
It
to
took everything I had to say that.
It is. So now you back to being whispers in the dark.
Rush hour.
Yeah. We got like 7 different days.
Right.
Earl, what's up, baby? You got anything else you want to say? No? Okay. We're about to get ready, of course, and wrap up the show. So let's get more information on, you know, where they can reach you guys. If anyone wants to know any more information about P413. So whoever drop your tags, and, you know, we go from there as we close out in the next track.
Okay. You can find us on the web, P413Foundation.org. You can find us on Instagram, you know,
Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter.
P413 Foundation. Everything is P413 Foundation, but the main spot is of course the website, P413Foundation.org. We got a phone number is phone number. Talk to anybody. You know, anybody got questions, anybody want to reach us, talk to us direct, book us, have us come out, whatever. Area code 22457-CURE1. And, you know, really, that's about it.
Run that number one more again.
Area code 22457-CURE1.
Okay, now you could drop your personal tags as well, you know, where they can reach you and things like that.
They can reach me on Facebook, Lewis DraZ Asbury. That's the Facebook name.
You can reach me on Facebook as well. With my Miss Nakia.
Hey, if you go on his
Boss
page,
Lady.
I was gonna say, if you go on his page, she'll come up.
There you go.
Exactly.
Then personal Instagram is at who is DraZ. Who is DraZ? Who is DRAZ?
That's a Jeopardy question.
I know, right? Probably like
I
a
used
whole
to get
bunch
it
of
a
stuff
lot.
come
Like,
up.
who's DraZ? Who is this dude? So I was like, okay, who is DraZ? That's what it is.
Ali, where you at? Where they can find you at, sir?
Man, they can find me at Broken Portrait Films on Yahoo, Marcus Flournoy on Facebook, Broken Portrait Films on Instagram, and the Twitter coming up next. I just ain't started to get a Twitter yet.
You behind, brother?
I ain't got Twitter.
Yeah, I'm working off the cell phone. You know, my cell phone cracking right now. It's like a trap phone. There's a lot of hood dudes need videos. So
Right.
Yeah, you can find me though. All on Facebook and Instagram.
That boy slow. Kay, where you at?
You can hit me up on Instagram at Crazy Keon, crazy spelled with a K. Also on Facebook, Keon Abron, aka Crazy K. And crazykeon.com. You can hear me.
/ Magic Haze.
That's right.
Y'all already know, man. Just Google Leah Lukey R. Yeah, just Google me. Everything about me will definitely come up. Catch us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on intellectualradio.com. Of course, Media XClusive, and that's Media XClusive. I know, right? I know, I know, right? It's all coming out. Anyway, Media XClusive, y'all know we on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We on the whole shebang, any social media you could think of other than MySpace, because we ain't on that. But Google me, and of course you can always find out what's going on. Earl, shout out to my man. Thank you for holding us down like always every Wednesday.
Always.
We're gonna end this beautiful show. Thank you guys for coming out and giving us awareness for Sickle Cell.
Thank you for having us.
We're gonna clean it with I Want It All by my man DraZ right now. Tune in, get at us, peace and joy, and if y'all got barbecue,
we there.
let me know.
My voice will be back.
Right.
No swine.
All right, y'all. We out.
No swine.
This is what happened with Apple. Yeah, Apple. Want yours on? Want your phone? That's you. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
I was naked there. Now a little older, my neck ain't bare. Roll, lean back, stretching chairs. Some big body ish as the next compare. We do it all for approval. Fuck, I need acceptance. I breathe like you do. While your view's precious, I mean like FUBU. I cling to the F's. See me on some negative dreams so connected. Tailor-made hustle, my team ain't present. Think I made them talk like Sterling. Upset when I was talking quitting. I was off vision, sorta like Pops. I was clean in the kitchen. I did enough pot-ish, major the profit. Speech on the stage, it's a playlist of colleges. No degree, what's the odds it is? Above minimum wage with a polished kid. I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want it all for me. Said I want it all for me. Yeah, I want it all. Still frame pictures, I deal pain well. Broke for a year, so I bet they ain't tell. Dry weight car show clubs had bottles, all in the image of a buzz in Chicago. Southside did it, won't forget when I visit. Sis to the wheel of Chirac, how they living. A blessing to see 25 in position. Everybody dying, I ain't trying to relive it. A kid with a vision, we drive by the Regal. Mural on the side, wanna be like the people. Years later, I was on the same old stage, getting that award and performance I made. A blueprint, new imprint for the junior to do better ish as I market the views to my heart, just a margin to guide the script. I want it all from the tries and slips. I want it all. Yeah, I want it all. see it all clearer. Dreams fall rare cause the things called fair. Love acceptance a blessing. We all get the gift, but it's stuck in the press. It's a good adolescence. Views of a doctor. Hood turned cold, now we holding the clock up. That's a dream deferred. He knew his little homies